Alright, this is ZJ West signing in, you know what I mean, representing for the reasoning. And we're going to hold a decent discussion right now. Do I believe in the law of attraction?
Yeah.
What's the law of attraction? The one that says that anything you want, you just work really, really hard for and it will come to you? Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that happen. I can see where I would believe in that.
Alright, so you're watching cartoons or video games?
All the time. He's a big cartoon video game man. Like, video game is one of the greatest ways that I de-stress. You know what I mean? I only de-stress 3 ways. It's music, play a video game, or sex. Only one of them 3 things there. And it's most likely video games. So I'm at home, turn on my PS4, chip in FIFA, NBA 2K, from what them start playing Batman. You know what I mean? Just something to take my mind off of the stresses of every day. No, I'm not like I'm not an anime freak, so like I can't tell nothing about Naruto and them things. I don't know nothing about them things. But I like cartoons. You know what I mean? Favorite cartoon. Favorite X-Men. You know the long time X-Men? Yeah, I watch it on Disney regularly, and I think they're going to bring it back, so I'm kind of excited for that. X-Men are my favorite cartoon.
Alright, so you know, listen music. Who do you look up to in dancehall? In your case, it could be a DJ.
Who do I look up to? Honestly, I don't look up to anyone. I mean, sometimes I wish I had a mentor. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you don't want that bigger person for just reach down and say, yo, you know, say, this is what you're doing wrong, this is what you should be doing, so you're doing right. But you get to find out that the world, and especially dancehall music, is really, really individualistic. So, you just kind of, I don't have a role model as such. I just kind of go through and I make my mistake them, and you know what I mean? I try correct them.
So if you were supposed to have a role model, not even for the Jamaica, it can just be global. If you were supposed to have a role model in the field to teach you how things are done,
if I would say who has like influence on me, I wouldn't call role model, but like, for example, I'm a big person on observing, right? So, for example, I observe my co-workers. I work at Zip, so like I learn a lot from them. I learn marketing as a DJ. I learn timing. You have to watch the crowd. These are things that I learned from my co-workers. So if there's any persons, I'd say it is my co-workers, and it wouldn't be one specific co-worker, because I take aspects from everybody. I go out on the road and might hear somebody play and be like, oh, that's creative. That's a nice way to think about it. And then I try to think of a way to continue that or to do it myself.
Alright, so what got you into being a disc-jockey?
What got me into being when I was really young, I was younger, Mommy did buy a computer, right? And the computer was for the house, but I monopolized it because from ever since I've loved music, but I used to love collect music. So we used to, collect the music, them, and virus. If anybody will know about LimeWire, know what I talk about when I say virus. So we used to collect music, like any music, every music. I loved particularly hip hop music. Growing up, I loved hip hop. I loved MTV, BET, 106 and Park, TRL. Like, I come home and I watch them in the street. So it was more of kind of that vibe there. As I got older now, there was one time there was a beach trip around my ends. I come from Cumberland, Portmore, and there was a beach trip, and the man there on a beach trip, and everybody knows say me collect music, right? And when I collected the music, they say, yo, you can't do a CD for the bus. For when I come up back, cause you know one vibes on the bus, cause girl I got up on the bus and we are up on the bus and thing. And Like I'll never forget. It was a regular CD. I never mixed it or nothing. It was just song after song after song. And the way how I put the songs, because the song play out, stop, and then the next song play. Because the 2-second CD skip, CD pause. And I tell no lies, every single song got a forward on the bus. Meaning the song I play out, that historical to me. And then the one after got an even bigger reception, and then the one after got an even bigger reception. Because while we are coming back from country and you have a vibe. And it just made me feel so good to see how people responding, to know that, the way how I put the music together, people liked it. And going from there now, I was like, I need to know more about this. So immediately I learned about virtual DJ. So I download virtual DJ now, and I have one of them come show me for them, say, you do this, you do that, and trial and error. I say, no, I still need to know more. And there was an area sound named Crossfire. I say, here we go. I go Crossfire. And I went, I tell him, say, I love for learn and them things. I say, yeah man, come on, you know what I mean? Jump in the truck and we go. Crossfire played a lot of like round robins and them things. We played dances too, but it was mostly round robins and around town things, and I was there. And what was hilarious to me, or what was one of the things that I never forgot, is that I never got to play prime time. Never. For Crossfire, I never play prime time yet. I was always the warm-up selector. Right? Always the warm-up selector. And it never come like nothing to me because I just love doing it so much. So me would have played when the man them gone home, gone change, for come back for the actor part of the dance. And it never bothered me because me get the chance for, pace the party and do all of them things. And I like that vibe. So that is really how I became a selector. And then I decided to take it even further when I went to Zip now. Go to Zip as a newsreader. Hired me to do info, news reading. And I was like, say, I really want to take it. So at that time, we only know a virtual DJ and the console where they have on the sound. I said, no, I need to get myself up to the standard. So I remember I had a car at the time because I did just leave another job before I got Zip. And when I sold the car, I bought a console. No, I tell the story wrong. I have two brethren who believe in me. You know what I mean? Junior and Jerry. And the man them say, Wes, where you want? I'm say, I want to do a sound. And the man them give me, no lie, the man them lend me something like $300,000. $300,000 them lend me because at the time they had a company. And them say, all right, we believe in you. And them lend me $300,000. I say, take your time and pay you back. And they lent me $300,000. I'm buy the equipment and I put it in my room, and I'm nearly mad. My mother called me and play it, and so it was really the love. This is why I said the law of attraction and the law of you want it, go for it. You know what I mean? Don't make nobody tell us you can't do it. You can do it. Get better over time, yes. Get consistent, but go for it. You see me? Start with whatever you have, whatever in front of you. Start with that. Go for it.
Alright. Next question is, during the whole span of career, what would you say would have been like your lowest points and how would you overcome it?
We have whole heap of low point, man, because that is the part of, that is how music is. You're only as good as the last time you play anything, So like, the lowest point, I remember I go on party. Went to a party and everything, all the signs down, my regular MC never did anything. And I mean, I'm shout on my next dog them and say, I could go to the party, and I totally read the party wrong. Like totally. And if you know some of them party, you don't get a chance to fix yourself. So I totally read the party wrong. So like my flap. And I never even know who was there at the party. And when I come back, me hear my child mother say, me say flap. But I say, but we a country boy, you see me? So, like, when you hear that, there's only two ways you can respond. You can get really, really in your feelings, or you can just get even more upset and decide to say, I want but the chance. I want prove myself this. And I'm always a youth where, if I could have do this better, I could have do that better. And I'm going to try. And I'm going to get better. That's one thing with me. I'm going to get better. So no matter how you see me last year, this year you see me, brand new me again. So that was, I would say, one of the low points. Because I said, them things that happen when you fail, you know what I mean, you don't play with it, you don't play good, you say, yo dog, I could have go harder, I could have do this, I could have do that. So you have to just kind of take that in stride, because life is not up every day, you see me? It's up and down. At 18 years old, I would have tell myself, say, yo, don't go to university. I mean, mommy would have vexed me, but I'd have told myself, yo, grab a skill. You know what I mean? Learn for video edit from now. Learn to do plumbing, learn to do mason work, all of them things there. That's what I would have told myself. But in reality, I genuinely believe that everything that we went through, or everything we as humans go through, I think that is part of what makes us us. So every little humbling lesson you learn, that is what made me me. And because of that, that is why I am the person. So maybe if I did tell myself something else at 18, maybe I wouldn't be me. You know what I mean?
Next question. What kind of student were you in school?
What kind of student was I in school? I can tell you about college, because I never really know myself. You don't really know yourself till you reach a certain age. So like college, I used to go to the University of the West Indies. I went to Carrimack. So, you know, that's the Caribbean School for Media practitioners. Going to university for the first time was a little bit of a new experience, and I wilded out. Like literally, they nearly keep me from UA. Me decide take up myself, say yo, me nah go exams, me nah, you know what I mean. So like you'd sip on my report card, feel absent. Me go in a class and I say yo, you know, so me not like what the teacher here say, or me not like how him say it. So I'm kind of shaky, you know. Me nah go back to the class here. And boom. So very quickly I had to learn that yo, do the work. I don't think I ever applied myself as much as I should, but I find that whatever I'm interested in, I'm very good at it. If I'm not interested in it, I don't care enough to even try it. So I ended up, you know, went through, got my degree, majored in media, radio specialty, and then I got my minor in philosophy. But after that, I never want to see no more school. Nothing to do with school.
The career of a DiscJockey, does it have room for growth? And if yes, where, which directions you can go?
Honestly, there is always room for growth in any profession, anything that you're doing. As a disc jockey, you just determine where you want to transition to. So like you can transition to music producing, artist management. Typically, a lot of good DJs especially become good music producers all over the world. David Guetta, Calvin Harris, all of them people, they're DJs first. So they have to know, yo, this is how the music is supposed to sound before when they produce it, them say, all right, this is the sound. There is a lot of ways you can, what do you call that? What you ask me? There's a lot of ways you can grow, because you can grow from and say, all right, you leave Jamaica, you can migrate. You get on a work permit, go over there, you know what I mean, you end up get yourself straight, you're over there now, you can now grow in a bigger market. So there's always room to grow.
What would you define as success?
For me, what would I define as success? Success for me is, at the end of it all, somebody says, yo, a youth is a really good DJ. You see me? I don't need the accolades, I don't need any of them things there. But, I mean, I just want to know that I showed everybody what I could do, and people say, yo, I'm bad.
Alright. Next question is, what is one thing you could save in a fire? Wake up in your house up on fire.
My phone. Because I run out long time, but the first thing in my hand at all times is my phone. Yeah, I mean, the phone, if them say phone give radiation, you're gonna know, because you're gonna hear say, yo, we have cancer. Yeah, my phone. I'm gonna do everything from my phone. The phone is everything in one. Computer, everything in one.
Yeah, which book would you recommend right now for the viewers?
Book. Books. I couldn't say there's a book that I recommend, but I do think that reading is important. I mean, it only depends on what you want to read. Like, I have a very vivid imagination, so I love reading books that can tell me stories. But somebody else might look at you and tell you, say, yo, 48 Laws of Power, The Art of War, all of these, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. People will tell you all of these different things, and you just have to decide which ones fit you. So, I mean, I leave the book choice up to you, but you should read.
Alright. So, if you weren't a disc jockey, what would you be?
I'd have still been a disc jockey. I just wouldn't have been paid for it. I'd have been doing the exact same thing that I'm doing now if I wasn't getting paid for it. I'd still be playing music in my community. I would still be collecting music. I'd still be editing music, all of them things there. But apart from that, I think I'd do something in marketing. I like doing campaigns and everything. I like PR. So I think I'd do something like that, like advertising campaigns. And of course, I'll be shooting music videos. If I had the time to really just sit down and focus on it.
Alright, so you've been in the business a while, so give me some of the positive and negatives of being a disc jockey. Any young disc jockey I'm trying to come over.
I wouldn't say I've been in the business for a while. I mean, yes, I've been around the business long enough. I started working at Zip in 2009, but I've been on radio since 2016. The lessons that I've learned is that, firstly, education is key. Education is key. No matter what nobody tell you, education is key. Because sometimes people look at you as, oh, that little DJ boy there. Or, like people look down on a DJ. And I'm telling you, being a DJ is very, 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 very hard. It's extremely hard. And it's, to me, is the equivalent sometimes of rocket science. Because picture this. You are at an event. You have to play one song to make 15 people over there so move. And them 15 people, they are gospel, they are Christians. You have 15 people over there, so they are older folks. You have 13 young people right there, so. You have 20 people right there, so we don't care either way. But you have to try to find one song to play to make everybody move. That shit is hard. Alright? So DJs, understand so what I do. It's difficult. Put time, put patience in it. Value yourself and be professional. That's the only thing I'm gonna tell them. Utopia, as you say, or peace. I believe that 98% of the world's problems can be solved with proper communication. And people really and truly communicating the way they feel. That's just me. So, you have a problem, say it to somebody. Say, yo, damn, I have a problem with this. I don't like it. At least get it out and them things, because we keep too much things in and then it comes out in other ways. We get aggressive, we get all of them things there. We really don't need to be as aggressive as we are.
Alright. Flip on final 2 questions now. What's your message to the youth?
Message to the youths. Just do what I do. Just do what I do. I mean, I'm trying to let people know that, yo, if you're a youth, you're gonna make mistake, you're gonna do things wrong, but try your best. Try try stick to some kind of principles and morals. Try have some kind of rules for your life. Try have some things where you say, yo, I will never do this, and try stick to them as much as possible. So just that, but doing yourself, having fun within reason, you know.
If you have any new projects coming out,
Yo, tons of projects coming out, tons. Just getting at the point of recording this, I'm sure said Jamar gonna call me back for come reason we do that again. But at the point at this first recording, I am just getting into the whole producing thing. After years of being, you know, around it. So I'm just getting into it, and I am very excited, and I have a lot of work to do. I'm doing a lot of work. And as I said, just trying to get the work out there. That's it. So I have a lot of projects coming. I have projects coming with Tactic. I mean, if you don't know that name by now, get used to that name. You're gonna know it in the future. I have projects coming, Renegade, Tommy Lee. I have projects coming with Zaga, Bugle. So that's it. We're just putting in the work right now. We're in the grinding stage. Alright, this is ZJ West, and we just hold a reasoning on the reasoning. So check it out on YouTube. And remember to like, share, subscribe.